Been a while since I uploaded on here, but I figured I have an event coming up on Saturday, so the 25th of July. I figured I'd just walk everybody through, anybody who's interested, a little car check of my 1990 Mazda Miata. Figure I'll make things easy. Start off with the engine bay. You're looking at a stock 1.6 liter Mazda engine. Pretty much everything underneath the hood on this car is stock. I think the only thing that I've switched out since I got it was the OEM temperature thermostat. I think their OEM is like rated for 195 degrees and then it opens up. I threw in like a 180 and I wired both of these fans together so that they run simultaneously and just help with cooling altogether. Nothing special, no fancy intake, no fancy headers. Just your basic stuff, honestly. As far as everything goes from the back of the engine, like exhaust and everything, I'm running no catalytic converter. I have a custom test pipe made by Unequal Fabrication. You should go check him out. He does a lot of custom stuff for Miatas, 1.6s, 1.8s, whatever. Awesome guy, but I have a test pipe made by him. And then just a full catback exhaust system that I got off eBay, like your generic Manzo catback, whatever you want to call it. I think I paid like $140 for it. It sounds terrible, but it does what it needs to do. When I got this car, it had no exhaust. Somebody decided to cut the muffler off, so I just took whatever was cheapest. You'll find that a lot of this stuff on this car is budget alternatives, I guess is the best way to put it. Wheels and suspension. As far as wheels go, I'm rocking the Rhoda Shakotens and a 15x8 with 0 offset all around. 195 45 15 tires. They are Waterfall Eco Dynamics. They're like $30 a tire, can't beat them. I've never had issues with them. For coilovers, more eBay. I don't even know what brand these are, but they're very similar to Rev 9, but not Rev 9. So I say they're Rev 9. They're not Rev 9. They're not max speeding rods. They're literally just like generic eBay coilovers. I haven't had a single issue with them, honestly. See if I can get a shot of these. Yeah. We have Godspeed adjustable upper control arms, OEM lower, and OEM knuckles. So no cut knuckles, no fancy angle. I do have 5mm rack spacers installed on the car for angle, and extended lower ball joints. As far as rear suspension goes, same setup. Godspeed adjustable uppers. Yeah. I mean, you really can't beat it. Oh, rear springs. For the rear springs, I'm rocking 4-inch 18K Muke springs, I think is what they're called. The coilovers came with like a 6K spring, I think, or 6 or 7K spring. It was way too bouncy, honestly. Like it just wasn't stiff enough. I could not keep the car sideways. I needed it to be more stiff. So that's what I did, and it's worked exceptionally. Moving on to the interior, we have a Butler built bucket seat. It's a G-force harness, typical roll bar, mouse trap, whatever you want to call it. Fire extinguisher, a little pat light, just the Amazon shifter, custom stubby center console, NRG wheel, 350mm suede wrapped, and an NRG quick release and NRG short hub. That's basically it for the interior. Nothing special there. Of course, I can't forget about the OEM hardtop. This is like my favorite part of the car, honestly. I grinded really hard to find one of these, and I actually scooped one up in somewhat decent condition for a pretty good price. I mean, it's got blemishes. It's missing seals around the window, but it's whatever. This is a track car. It doesn't really matter. A lot of people ask me about these mirrors and where I got them from. These are Carbon Miata Aero mirrors. They make these for the NA and for the NB. Body kit is typical KBD front, KBD side skirts, and I'm rocking an OEM rear bumper that I actually kind of destroyed at the last event. I could fix it, but I don't really care. A few things to add. A lot of people wonder, okay, well, that's the drift car. How are you transporting it to the track? I drive it. Simple as that. I live 2.5 hours away from my local track. Exactly 2.5 hours. I drive this car on the interstate at about, anywhere from 60 to 80 miles per hour sometimes. 2.5 hours down south to Salem Motorsports Park to attend No Good Drifting. Awesome group. I'm going to tag them. I'm going to link their Instagram, Facebook, whatever, in the description. Go check them out. Go give them a follow. Awesome group of people. They put on amazing events. And in the Midwest, I would say it is best budget seat time. Like, you're not going to get any cheaper seat time anywhere else, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't have a tow rig. I own a truck. I own a 2000 Ford Ranger, but it's currently sitting on 4 flat tires. It's sat for like 10 years. I just got it. I haven't had time to mess with it because a lot of my money goes into this thing. Hopefully one day I can acquire a trailer and that'll motivate me to get the truck going. But as for right now, I'm fine with street driving this to events. It's drove 2 events 2 times now. The first time I did have it trailered by somebody else because I was extra worried, but it did fine at my first event, and I was like, you know what, I don't need a trailer. I don't want to miss any more events. I want to get all the seat time that I can. So I just drive it down there. It's never let me down. I mean, I've had a few little things happen where I was able to fix it at the track and limp it home, drive it home. Not even necessarily limp it home. I mean, these cars are tanks is what I'm saying, basically. It is by far the best chassis to get into as far as reliability, affordability, parts. It's just an amazing platform in general for aftermarket parts, OEM parts, because you necessarily can't go to a junkyard and find a lot of parts for these, but as far as aftermarket support goes, like, it's not going to be difficult to find, parts that will fit on this car for an affordable price. They're just affordable cars all around. Great chassis to learn in. It is more difficult to drift with the shorter wheelbase and the power. I mean, this thing probably, with what I have done to mine, might be lucky to make 100 at the wheels. I would be very surprised if it does. I've never had this car dynoed. I don't have any intentions of having it dynoed. I actually plan on just drifting it naturally aspirated until I have the money to throw a different engine in this. I'm not going to say what engine I'm planning on throwing in this because I really haven't made up my mind yet, honestly. My stepdad has a lot of good ideas. He's an awesome guy. He really wants me to throw a specific swap in this car. And I think it would be really cool. And one other person that has it done to their Miata, and it rips. So we will see where we go with it. That's really, that wraps it up, honestly. Thanks for watching. I hope to maybe upload more regularly on this channel, but I can only do that if people show interest. So that's how it is.